You know what I'm talking about. You've seen them. Those deals that pop up in your social media feed that are just way too good to be true. Today, we're going to dive into how these digital traps actually work, and more importantly, how a couple of really simple checks can keep you safe out there. So, you're just minding your own business, scrolling, and then bam, you see it. An offer that literally makes you stop your thumb mid scroll. It just seems impossible. But for a tiny split second, you can't help but think, wait a second, what if this is for real? Okay, so maybe it's a promise that looks something like this. The dream of just easy money, right? A passive income that's going to solve all your problems with just one little click. It's an incredibly powerful hook. Or hey, maybe it's not about money at all. Maybe it's about hope, a miracle cure that promises a simple, natural solution that somehow all of modern medicine has just completely missed. And look, if you or someone you love is suffering, an offer like this is almost impossible to ignore. And then, of course, there's the product scams. A brand spanking new, super expensive item from a big name company for basically nothing. It looks like the absolute deal of a lifetime. I mean, who wouldn't be a little bit tempted by that? But here's the cold, hard truth of it. Whether it's the easy money, the miracle cure, or that almost free gadget, these aren't real offers, not even close. They are very carefully designed digital traps built to do one thing: get your money, your personal data, or even your entire identity. And this really gets right to the heart of it. Let's pull back the curtain, shall we? They promise you easy money, but what they really want is your money. They offer a miracle cure, but what they're really after is your personal data. That free product, well, that's just the bait they use to steal your identity. It's the oldest trick in the book, a classic bait and switch every single time. So why do these things work so well? Well, it's pretty simple. They tap into two really basic, very human traits: greed, that little voice that wants a bit more, and gullibility, our tendency to believe something, especially when we really want it to be true. Scammers are experts at playing on this. I know you've heard this a million times, but it is without a doubt your single most powerful defense online. Seriously, think of it as your built-in scam detector. If something just feels off or unbelievable, your gut is probably right. You gotta trust it. So here is the number one thing you can do. Just pause. Before your finger even thinks about clicking that link or hitting that share button, just stop. Take a breath. Give that post a quick, critical look. That tiny moment of hesitation is your best weapon, I promise you. All right, so in that pause, what are you looking for? Well, you're looking for the classic red flags, that fake sense of urgency like, hurry, offer ends in 24 hours, or, really obvious spelling mistakes and just weird, clunky sentences. And of course, the classic, writing everything in capital letters. Real companies just don't do that. Let's wrap all of this up into something we can call your 30-second shield. It's a super simple 4-step process. 1. Pause. Don't just react. 2. Scan. Look for those dead giveaways we just talked about. 3. Question. Just apply a little bit of common sense. And 4. Verify. Ask for some kind of proof, which, by the way, a scammer can never give you. Okay, let's use that question step right now. Let's talk about the money scams. I mean, seriously, if you found a foolproof way to get rich quick, would your first thought be to blast it all over social media for strangers? No way. You'd be quietly cashing in. The whole idea just falls apart. And it is the exact same logic for these wild health claims. Think about it. If someone really found a simple herbal cure for a major illness, it would be the biggest news story of the century. It wouldn't be tucked away in an ad between cat videos. Every hospital in the world would be using it. And what about those free gadgets? Let's just use some basic business logic. Companies need to make money to, exist. How would they pay their employees or keep the lights on if they were just giving away their most expensive products? It makes absolutely zero business sense. So it all comes down to this: 30 seconds. That is all it takes. Just a few moments of healthy skepticism, of putting out that little 4-step shield, can save you from weeks, maybe even months, of financial chaos and major regret. And here's the other thing. This is bigger than just you. When you pause, when you refuse to click or share that scam, you break the chain. You literally stop that trap from reaching your friends, your family, everyone you're connected to. Your caution becomes a shield for your whole community. So the next time one of those unbelievable offers pops up on your screen, what are you going to do? Just by taking a few seconds to think, you hold all the power. You get to decide if your next share is going to spread a helpful tip or a harmful trap. The choice is all yours.